You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
There's a lot of good, diligent police work.
3 men have been charged in connection to the shooting of a couple in their 70s. It happened last month in broad daylight in the couple's driveway in Champaign. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Those men are 24-year-old Shamario Brown, 27-year-old Kenichi Townsend, and 41-year-old Juvan Mays. WCIA 3 Scarlett O'Hara is live in the newsroom, and Scarlett, police say they connected the suspects to another crime that happened 4 days after the shooting. Explain all of this.
So on September 8th, the couple was shot. On September 12th, Kenichi Townsend and Juvan Mays were arrested after a traffic stop. Shamario Brown was arrested later, but police say all 3 men played a role in both crimes. Detectives can't share all the details, but they did say the shooting on September 8th wasn't a random act of violence, but a case of mistaken identity. The victims were pulling into their driveway when they were shot. The 76-year-old man and the 75-year-old woman both were taken to the hospital and later released. Lieutenant Ben Newell says police now believe the suspects were targeting someone who drives a similar car when they opened fire. 4 days later, police say all 3 of them were in the same car during a routine stop.
The traffic stop was related to just proactive police work. Officers initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle fled from them, led to a foot pursuit, which led to recovering, making a couple of arrests and recovering guns related to that arrest.
The suspects faced gun-related charges after that traffic stop. Now that officers have connected them to the shooting, they're facing attempted murder charges. Newell says the couple is still recovering and will likely have ongoing medical issues related to their injuries from that day. Reporting live in the newsroom, Scarlett O'Hara, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Scarlett, thank you so much. A Champaign high school student has been arrested after a gun was found in their backpack. The district sent an email to Centennial parents letting them know the metal detector caught a metal object when students were coming in. Security and school officials checked the bag and found a gun inside. They immediately took it away. The school didn't go on lockdown and continued its normal schedule. We have a news update for you. Both Decatur police officers shot during a traffic stop yesterday have been released from the hospital. It happened near East Walnut and Lober Streets. The suspect, 32-year-old Jamonte Neal, died soon after the altercation. The police chief says Neal shot at the officers when they tried to remove him from his vehicle. 4 officers, including a Macon County deputy, fired back. 2 of them, both from the Decatur Police Department, were hit. Today, the chief says the officers are, quote, resting and beginning their recovery process. It's only his first year in office, but the Douglas County Sheriff is working on plans for a new jail. The current one was built in 1986 with plans of an addition. But more than 30 years later, that add-on has yet to come. WCIA 3's Ariana Williams is with us now. And Ariana, the sheriff says the original building is in its final days.
Yes, Sheriff Nate Chaplin says it's not only the condition of the building that's the issue, it's also the size. In the 80s, architects built the jail in a 1930s-style church. It doesn't have the necessary space required for a modern jail. In fact, Chaplin says it has more office space than it does jail space. And with only 2 holding cells, it poses a safety hazard to inmates and officers. According to his numbers, at this point, it would be cheaper to build a new jail rather than upgrade the existing one.
It seems like maybe the jail was a bit of an afterthought. It's very difficult to get back into the cell block area. It's difficult to service the cell block area. It's, you know, in 1986 they weren't thinking about fiber optic cables and all, you know, dispatch equipment. We also house a 911 dispatching center.
Extra space could also mean programs for the jail. The sheriff says he would like to create services to reduce the rate of repeat offenders. The estimated cost could range between $36 and $41 million. And Chaplin says prices are only increasing, so the sooner the better. Jennifer, back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you so much. There's been a death at another county jail. The Champaign County Sheriff says an inmate had a possible medical emergency. Officers and medical staff tried to save the person's life. The inmate was then taken to the hospital where they later died. Switching gears to education, a new report on ACT scores is out, and the national average is the lowest it's been in more than 30 years. The class of 2022 scores were released yesterday. The average composite score was 19.8. That's out of 36. The year before, it was 20.3. We talked to the U of I's undergrad admissions director. He says he isn't concerned because the number of students taking the ACT has dropped in recent years. And he says some universities aren't requiring test scores when applying anyway.
The main factors that we're looking at are what classes students are taking, ensuring that students are taking the most rigorous curriculum available to them, and the performance in those classes. What they do across 4 years means a whole lot more to us than how they might have done in a weekend or a day worth of testing.
He says the U of I wasn't requiring test scores through the pandemic, and if your high schooler is applying now, it's still not required. He says they're debating if it will stay this way in the future. One community college got a grant that will eventually help families down the road. $650,000 will go to Lincoln Land in Springfield to support students working in early childhood education or child care. It will help students working toward degrees, credentials, and certifications. The college will be able to add a class and provide night activities to help students who may need tutoring and supplies for work.
The support, I think, is what we are hoping, that they're taking advantage of. But that we're providing what they need.
The grant is also paying for an early childhood education advocate. That person helps students with getting financial aid and supporting those who haven't gone to college before. Here are some stories making national headlines today. The January 6th committee held a hearing this afternoon and want to hear from one more person before the investigation wraps up. The committee voted and unanimously approved a subpoena summoning former President Trump to appear before the panel. Committee member Liz Cheney said the president had a plan to declare the election was fraudulent and stolen before Election Day. Nicholas Cruz, the Parkland school shooter, has been spared the death penalty. The jury recommended he serve life in prison without the possibility of parole. The jury's decision needed to be unanimous in order to recommend the death penalty. Family members of the victims were disappointed by the decision. Nearly 100 businesses were showing off what makes them so good in one city. Find out what helped keep them open during the pandemic. Plus this.
Wish they weren't so high, but, it's what we have to deal with.
He's talking about gas prices rising again. What else is emptying your wallet?